The Galactic Council prided itself on thoroughness. For 6,000 years, no species had joined the interstellar community without exhaustive analysis of their technology, biology, and psychology. So when humans burst onto the scene with their primitive warp drives and curious obsession with projectile weapons, High Admiral Vex ordered a complete assessment of their military capabilities. "They're barely 2 centuries into space travel," Vex said, mandibles clicking with amusement. "Their warships will be primitive at best." Science Officer Trell nodded his bulbous head. "Our preliminary scans indicate their flagship, designation Dauntless, maintains numerous design inefficiencies. Permission to conduct a close-range analysis?" "Granted," Vex said, waving a clawed appendage. "But maintain stealth protocols. These humans are reportedly excitable." The Council's most advanced research vessel, the Enlightenment, decloaked just long enough to dispatch 3 probe drones toward the human warship patrolling the edge of their solar system. The drones, no larger than human insects, easily bypassed the primitive sensors and attached themselves to the hull. In the Enlightenment's analysis chamber, Trell watched data streams pour in. His 8 eyes widened progressively as the information painted an increasingly concerning picture. "Admiral," he finally said, "I think we've made a mistake." "Explain," Vex demanded. "The humans don't design ships like we do." Trell projected a holographic comparison. "See our vessels? Logical, efficient, streamlined. Their ships are redundant, wasteful. Every critical system has at least 2 backups." Vex clicked dismissively. "Inefficient design born of technological immaturity." "No," Trell said firmly. "It's deliberate. Look at this propulsion system. 3 different methods of generating thrust, their weapons. Primitive kinetics alongside directed energy. Even their life support has manual overrides. It's like they've built the entire ship expecting systems to fail." "That makes no sense," Vex said. "Our ships are built not to fail." The chief engineer, Relic, who had been silently observing, finally spoke. "They're not building for perfection. They're building for survival." An alarm blared. One of the probes had been detected. "Impossible," Vex hissed. "Our technology is centuries beyond theirs." On the view screen, the human ship changed. Panels shifted. Weapons emerged from hidden compartments. The vessel that had appeared ungainly and primitive was transforming before their eyes. "They're hailing us," the communications officer reported. "We're cloaked," Vex protested. "Not anymore," Trell said quietly. "They've deployed some kind of field that's disrupting our stealth systems." A human face appeared on screen. The creature wore a blue uniform, adorned with symbols of rank. Its flat features arranged in what the xenopsychologists had identified as a smile, a supposedly friendly expression that nonetheless displayed teeth. "This is Captain Tom of the UES Dauntless to unidentified vessel. You're currently probing a military vessel of the United Earth government, which constitutes an act of aggression under interstellar law. Identify yourselves immediately." Vex straightened to his full height. "I am High Admiral Vex of the Galactic Council. Your ship violates 15 different regulations regarding military vessel design and efficiency. We were merely confirming our readings." Tom's expression didn't change. "Without permission or identification? Where I come from, that's called spying, Admiral." "Your species is new to the stars," Vex said. "The Council has protocols, which include sending stealth drones to infiltrate military vessels," Tom asked. "Interesting protocols." Trell was still reviewing the incoming data. "Admiral," he whispered, "their weapons are tracking us." "Impossible," Vex said again, but with less conviction. "Additionally," Tom continued, "you should be aware that your probes triggered our countermeasures the moment they attached to our hull. They're now transmitting false data." Vex turned to Trell, who frantically reviewed the readings. "Confirmed," Trell said weakly. "The data changed 3 minutes ago. We're receiving, I think they're feeding us what we expected to see." On the view screen, Captain Tom leaned forward. "Now, let's start over. We can discuss this diplomatically, or—" He didn't finish the sentence. He didn't need to. The Dauntless had positioned itself between the Enlightenment and clear space. Two smaller human vessels had appeared on sensors, having somehow approached undetected. "They've surrounded us," the tactical officer reported unnecessarily. Vex suddenly understood the human approach to warfare. Not elegant, not efficient, but terrifyingly effective. Their ships weren't designed to avoid failure. They were designed to keep fighting after enduring it. "We accept your diplomatic suggestion," Vex said carefully. Tom nodded. "Excellent. Please recall your remaining probes." After complying, Vex asked the question that had been forming in his mind. "Your ship, it's not representative of human design philosophy, is it?" Tom's smile widened slightly. "The Dauntless. She's actually one of our more diplomatic vessels, minimal armaments, focus on speed and communication." "Minimal," Trell whispered, reviewing the weapons catalog they'd detected. "Perhaps," Tom said, "this misunderstanding could serve as the beginning of more transparent relations. The Council has much to teach us, I'm sure, and maybe we have some perspectives to offer in return." Later, once the humans had departed and the Enlightenment was returning to Council space, Vex found Trell still reviewing the data they'd gathered. "What troubles you?" Vex asked. "Their redundancies," Trell said. "It's not just technological uncertainty. They design as if they expect to be damaged in conflict and need to continue functioning. A species that evolved expecting warfare," Relic added. Vex felt a chill pass through his exoskeleton. "Update the report to the Council. Recommend diplomatic engagement with humanity rather than any enforcement actions." "And the reason?" Trell asked. Vex looked at the final image of the Dauntless, its weapons retracted, looking deceptively harmless. Again. "Because," he said quietly, "I suspect we've only glimpsed the edge of what they're capable of, and I, for one, would prefer not to see the rest."